Hey, what's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the Knicks Cave. I'm Jan, a Knicks fan, and let's get right into it. The Knicks come away with another win. That's number 7. Number 7. We doing our thing out there. You can't say that the Knicks is not where they're supposed to be. Yes, you could. A lot of people didn't think so. Matter of fact, you should still have the haters. Number one hater I'm gonna say tonight was Shaquille O'Neal. Shaquille actually had the gall to say, if the Knicks don't make 4th, they not back. Yo, that's what I call hating, because when other teams have an off year and they've been doing just as bad as the Knicks, and then the next year they come, even if they make the playoffs, you start hearing players, ex-players, especially like Shaquille O'Neal, start talking about, oh, they good, this and this and that. Shaq is just a hater. Barkley wasn't on tonight, he wasn't talking. They had I forget the female basketball player. Was it Lisa Leslie? Yes, it was Lisa Leslie. I think it was Dwayne Wade, and I forgot the other short dude because he didn't play basketball. But I think they were celebrating her birthday and they was talking, but Shaq was really talking some really off the wall bullshit. But enough with that. Let's get back to the Knicks. The Knicks came away with another victory, like I said, 109-97, beating Charlotte. And it was a good victory because Charlotte actually beat us 5 games straight. Matter of fact, at the Garden. Yeah, like I said, how can I describe this game? This game, it had a playoff feel. It really did. Coming out, the Knicks came out shooting threes. I was happy. I was like, yo, we had like a 9-point lead. And then all of a sudden, Charlotte came back out shooting threes, especially P.J. Washington. Yo, I don't know. The first and the second quarter, it was just going back and forth, and it was like a glimpse if them two teams happened to meet in the playoffs, because they was going at it. But like I said, the Knicks came away with a 109-97 victory. And that's what I'm gonna describe the Knicks right now. The Knicks is one of them teams, especially if you got to blow the Knicks out early in the game. If you don't blow the Knicks out early in the game, you don't got a chance. That's just how I'm seeing it right now. Because the Knicks will give you what you want in the first quarter, but they'll be competing. But when the second half come, they shut you down. And that's where that number 1 defense stands out. If you think I'm lying, watch the games. Even when we lose games, we had lost games, we have lost very close games. Go check it. I'm gonna bring up some really tight games. For instance, Brooklyn, and then matter of fact, Dallas. We lost games by 1 or 2, 3 points. Sometimes we had a lead and we let it slip, but we always was right there. So if you're not blowing the Knicks out in the first half of the game, I don't really think teams got a chance, because that defense just kind of shut you down in the second half. Last night, Charlotte came out. They had like 66 points in the first half. They only scored 31 points in the whole entire second half. So that probably means they had 15 points in the third, or 16 in the fourth quarter. I didn't check their stats because I'm a Knicks fan. But like I said, if you're not blowing this out, you better be on your P's and Q's. You better be making shots. Matter of fact, that's the only way Brooklyn beat us, because we had them and Kyrie just started getting busy. Let's be honest with you. That's what happened that game. But that's what I'm trying to say to you. The Knicks is one of them teams that you got to be beating them bad in order to have a chance to win. That's just what it is. You can just check the stats or whatever. Go back. We like number 6 in the NBA in threes and making threes right now. You know what I'm saying? Number 6 in making threes in the percentage. We number 5th. We number 5 in the East. We 32-27. We 5 games over 500. We got 13 games left in the season, and we on a 7-game win streak. What more can you say? The Knicks is doing what they supposed to do, and all y'all haters gonna have to start giving respect and say something, because it's gonna be a different type of game when the playoff come. People ain't thinking. I'm telling you right now. And I think when we get there, I want the Brooklyn Nets. I'm being honest with you. I know I'm sounding very, very, very optimistic, whatever you want to say. I'm sounding like in the fantasy world, but I really do want the Brooklyn Nets. Even if we lose, it's a good test for my team and a good test for the rookies. They're coming to next season knowing that, hey, we went to the playoffs and we competed. You know what I'm saying? Look, when I get to the stats, I'm gonna tell you how I mean, but they compete. You know what I'm saying? Some people might say it might be a drought. We don't know what happened next season. But I'm looking at this team, and we add a couple of more pieces, and the way everybody talking about the way the Knicks playing, that some star players might be tempted to come here. I don't want to get ahead of myself and say anything like that, but that's the chatter. That's the chatter. Check ESPN, check your sports, check Daily News. Do what you got to do, but that's the chatter that's going on right now. But anyway, Barrett had a wonderful game, well, a wonderful second half. Star Barrett, he came out scoring 24 points. He had 1 rebound, no assist. He shot 8 for 17 from the field, going 6 for 11 from downtown. That's right, you heard me, 6 for 11, hit 6 threes in the second half. The boy came out on fire. He had 2 free throws from the free throw line, 1 block, no steals, and 2 turnovers, and he played 40 minutes. Y'all keep talking about this kid ain't gonna be good. This kid's gonna be great. This is only his sophomore year in the league. I'm gonna go because I gotta get out of here, get ready for work. I'm gonna be straight on. This is an early morning video, so let's get in there. Rose, yo, if you think about it, it's been just about a month since the trade. Rose been here, and with Rose in the lineup, we probably only lost about 4 games. Yo, 4 games. I'm being realistic. Maybe I might be off, but it ain't no double digits. And when he set out, we lost a couple of other games. But that's what I'm saying. He's been here for a while. So you're going to say, I know Fleming said, hold on, he's been here for a few months. How y'all only lost 4 games? Because remember, he had COVID, so he missed quite a few games. But when he got back in the lineup, we've been winning. That's the truth. That's the truth, baby. Like, Rose has 17 points, 1 rebound, 5 assists. He shot 8 for 12 from the field, going 1 for 4 down from downtown. He didn't get at the free throw. He had no blocks. He had no steals. He had no turnovers. But he played 25 minutes, and he got the minutes back down to where I really like him, because, you know, he is an older player. Not only is an older player, he's been in a couple of injuries. But then again, my philosophy always be, when them injuries happen early in your career, sometimes later on in line, it don't really be that much of a factor. I mean, you'll never be the player that you were, but the injuries be less. Like, if I could pronounce his name right, I think a few of y'all know who I'm talking about. I think his name was El Gausis. He played for Cleveland. Before LeBron James got there, I don't think he played. I mean, he was in the league at least 2 or 3 years before LeBron James came in the league, and he was hurt so much that he couldn't even get on the court. But once LeBron James came there, he was LeBron didn't win a championship with him, but because LeBron was a rookie. But his career progressed and his injuries was lessened. All right, back to Quick added 17 points. He had 1 rebound, 1 assist. He went 5 for 9 from the field. Actually making 4 for 7 from downtown, going 4 for 7 from downtown. He had 3 for 9 from the field, free throw line. He had no blocks, no steals, 2 turnovers. And he played 20 minutes coming off the bench. Quick is that, like, in the last couple of games, he didn't give us breakout in double digits, but he was doing little things and hitting timely shots. Tonight was one of them nights where he came out, not only break double digit points, he was right there when we needed 3. He was right there. He gave us a good spark when Randall went on the bench. Randall didn't really play that much in the first quarter. It's like I'm gonna be honest with you, Tib. No, we going. Like I said, it's 13 games left in the season. We guarantee a player spot. I'm not going to say exactly where we're going to end up. I'm predicting number 4. I'm being honest with you, the way we playing, but I'm not going to say that's not staple and written into stone. But anyway, like I said, we're going to make the playoffs, and I think he's starting to rest Randall a little more. Barrett, he's a young dude, so he can get out there. He needs to get them legs right there. Bullock, he continued to be that, strong player. He's a starter, so sometimes I wonder if he came up the bench, how he would treat the other bench players. His defense is a starter defense. I don't know how a lot of teams just let him come to the Knicks, I'm being honest with you. But I'm glad they did. He had 16 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists. He went He went 5 from 12 from the field, off of 5 from 12 from downtown. That's right, he hit 5 threes. He only took 3-pointers last night. He only took 3-pointers. And he basically had 1 block, 1 steal, 1 turnover, and he played 38 minutes. And I can't wait to Burks get back, because the combination of Bullock, when we sit Bullock and bring out Burks, it's like nothing changes. we gonna start killing teams. I'm telling you, yo, playoffs come, yeah, I'm telling you, I think I'm bullshitting, but the Knicks is about to I can't say championship, but the Knicks is about to do some things. I'm telling you, the Knicks about to do some things this year in the playoffs. Just watch, stay tuned. I'm telling you right now. Randall, he had 16 points, 10 rebounds, 7 assists. Just right there from that triple-double that we so used to him getting. It almost seemed like it's automatic, even though I'm just joking. But he shot 5 of 16 from the field, going 1 for 6 from downtown, 5 from 6 from the free throw line. 2 steals, 2 turnovers, which I'm glad. He had no blocks, but the turnovers is 2. I mean, it's usually 4, it's usually 5, so I'm glad it was 2. He played 40 minutes. Yo, the Knicks is looking real good. Like I said, we're in 7th place. I mean, we're in 5th place. We're on a 7-game win streak, and I'm happy, man. I'm happy, and I'm just looking at y'all haters saying, hate on, because we coming. The last time we played Charlotte blew us out. I'm not even gonna lie. It was like, I think they had like 109, 100 or something. We had 80. I know we had 88 points, but they blew us out. And R.J. Barrett looked really bad in that game. But you know who looked really good in that game, to come to think of it? Kevin Knox. I think that was one of Kevin Knox's highest scores game of the season when we played Charlotte. And it happens to come to a blowout. All right. Yeah, but I'm ready to get out of here, you know what I'm saying? But before I say that, we got Atlanta tonight, then we got Toronto, then we got Phoenix, and we got Chicago. Out of all them teams, like I said, before I was saying we might go 4-2. We might just go 5-1. I know I'm not having much faith in them, but Phoenix, they like 41-16. They really doing good over there. And then after this next 4 games, it's going to be tough. I mean, because we're going to go on a West Coast trip. We're going to be playing some of the top teams, but like I said, it's a test. And if we walk away from that trip with enough victories, more victories than losses, I'm telling you, the Eastern Conference is going to have to watch out, because the Knicks is going to be ready to come in the playoffs and do damage. We're not coming to the playoffs just to leave in the first round. I'm not saying that we're going all the way to the championship or even to the Eastern Conference final, but I'm saying we're not coming in the playoffs to leave in the first round. And if we go to the second round, we're going to play that second round. Whoever we play, I hope y'all up for the test, because we're going to put it to you. I'm letting you know. But like I always say, I want y'all to stay safe, stay healthy, God bless, and peace.